go, folks. Start of the third period. And Luke takes that one in. He's got Marco with him. Elliott pinches up and helps out, keeps the puck in the zone. The Mustangs keeping the puck in the Stanley Lake defensive zone. Oh, nice job by Alex there. Taking on two Gators and keeping the puck in. Now he gets some help from Marco. And that puck is going to be dropped right back into the offensive zone. Here comes Marco. Oh, Carter just couldn't get a stick on that. And that's going to trickle behind the net. Saved by Stone there. Oh, and that was a really dangerous play. Second shot went over the net. And that one goes over the boards and into the netting. That's taken out by Jack and sent down the ice. No icing there. And Mustangs keep the puck in. It's going to trickle out, but right to Tata. Tata sends it over to Peter. Peter sends it into the zone, bounce off the board and into the goalie's glove for a stoppage and a face-off in the offensive zone. Gus sends that up to Tadas. Tata sends that across. Pearson tries to reach for it, can't get to it. And then Colin on the forecheck, that goes up. Looks like Gus is going to play it. He's got people across waiting for the pass. Stanley Lake in control now. Colin steals the puck, puts it in. Pearson on the chase. And Stanley Lake couldn't control that. Pearson had a chance to get it out to Dobby. And now here comes Stanley Lake with the outlet pass. And that's going to not connect and go off the tape. A little bit of ping pong action here right now. And Pearson knocks that one in. And Marco's chasing it down. It's the forecheck on the Stanley Lake player. Stanley Lake, though, gets the puck out, and here they come. Elliott cutting off the angle. Good job by Elliott there. And Luke sends the puck out, but that will be an icing. Did not touch a Stanley Lake player. So face off in the defensive zone here with 13:38 in the third period. Face-off one, Colin by... Oh, that puck comes off the boards. Goalie plays it, sends it all the way the length of the ice. Uh-oh, looks like Carter might be hurt. Whistle is blown. Carter having some trouble getting off the ice. Visibly frustrated there. Hopefully he's okay. I'm not sure why that wasn't icing, though, but the referees are having a discussion. not going to make a call there, and the face-off circle is Shorty. And Shorty wins that one. Ooh, Peter loses control in a shot on goal, saved by Stone. Peter pushes that one up. Oh, and great block by Gus there. Outstanding job. Gus got right in front of the shot and sacrifices his body to keep the one-timer away from goal. And Mullen steals the puck, sends it out. Luke is on the boards. Puck still along the boards in front of us here. Stanley Lake comes away with it, drops it to number 8, and that's going to go into the netting. That one was deflected up into the netting, so we'll have a face-off in the zone. Oh, and that goes through Stone's legs and gets redirected just wide of the net. That was a dangerous chance. Oh, and good deflection there by Jack. Jack gets it up to Noah, who gets it out of the zone, and here comes Stanley Lake right back into the zone. Stanley Lake with possession. Sends the puck around the boards. Nolan tried to get it out. Elliott in control, and that was not tipped, it looks like, so icing. Face-off will come back in the zone. Mustangs switching up some players. And the attempt at a redirection does not connect, and Stanley Lake puts that one in the Mullen bench. Shot goes wide. Stanley Lake with the second shot doesn't get it on net. Here comes Colin. Colin gets it into the zone. Mustangs on the forecheck here. Come on, guys. Ooh, big hit there at center ice. Mullen needs to get reset here, and they do. Pearson on the forecheck. Oh, and a shot by Colin. Goes over the net. Centering pass. Doesn't get past the defense, and here comes Stanley Lake. Gus throws his body right on number 64. He is fearless. Guy is 3 times his size and has a beard, and he's just throwing his body, trying to make a play for his defense. Way to go. Love seeing that effort, Gus. Marco wins the face-off, takes the puck out of the zone. He's got Alex on the wing. Alex keeps it in the zone, tips it to Marco, gets past him. Here comes Luke. Stanley Lake gets control. Alex is going to keep it into the zone. Alex tries a shot, deflects wide. Stanley Lake on the boards, Luke with the check there. Marco keeps the puck in and makes a nice check. Luke passes it to Stanley Lake. Stanley Lake pushing it now. And great job there by Alex intercepting that centering pass. Here comes Marco. Alex wisely doesn't carry the puck into the zone. It would have been offside. Instead, gets possession of the puck. Smart play there. Looks like Carter's okay. Glad to see him back on the ice. Tada in on the forecheck. Loses track of the puck. But Jack gets it and puts it in behind the net. Tada in there. Puck along the boards. Nolan's also there. Puck is loose. Oh, and Stanley Lake sweeps it out. Puck was loose right in front of the goal. Another good chance for the Mullen Mustangs to get on the board with 9 minutes 15 to go. We've been so close. Oh. Face-off won by the Mustangs. Elliott with a nice shot. Todd on the face-off. And that puck goes over the boards. And we'll have a face-off in the zone. Boy, you just feel if Mullen can get a goal, the floodgates will open. They've been so close. Working so hard. Come on, boys, you can do it. Carter with the shot. That goes wide. That actually went off the goalie's glove. Dobby tries to make a pass. And it's a scrum for the puck. Stanley Lake controls, but Elliott steals and puts it in the zone. Dobby on the forecheck. He's got some help. There's Carter with another shot. Goalie steers it wide with his glove. Dobby with a good forecheck. Pearson helping him out. Like to see the Mustangs keep it in the zone. Oh, and that's going to come out. And that shot goes wide. And will come all the way out of the zone. Stanley Lake needs to reset. And that pass doesn't connect and comes out of the zone. Alex blocks the man, and here comes Colin. Colin doesn't have anyone to pass to. Got to give him some support there. Here comes Stanley Lake. Oh, and that was a dangerous play with the trailing player. That puck gets deflected, goes over Stone's head and over the net. Stanley Lake in control, but Nolan gets that one, or Colin rather gets that one out. Stanley Lake player falls. Oh, and that's a shot. Oh, that's in! That's in! That's in! That is a goal! Wow, off the turnover. I think that was Marco. What a play! Yep, there's Marco. All right, Mustangs, let's go! What an outstanding play off the turnover by Stanley Lake. Player just fell onto the ice. And Luke got it in to Marco, who put it in, somehow past the goalie. A lot of momentum here. Let's see if the Mustangs can capitalize on it. But here comes Stanley Lake, centering player. Gotta make sure he's covered. And good job there. Great defensive play. Oh, and Gus gets tripped. Gus gets tripped, and the player does a slap shot on the puck in frustration. Ooh. 6:42 left in the game, 2-1, Stanley Lake. Oh, looks like there might be an unsportsmanlike conduct for that slap shot on the puck. Did you call unsportsmanlike for the slap shot?
No, for the when he skated by the bench, he was talking about the bench and he didn't take his gloves.
Wow. So apparently the player skated by the bench and was talking to our bench, and he got a misconduct for that, not the slap shot.
Apparently he didn't spit on that bench.
So now Mullen gets the 2-minute power play, and that player will be in the box for the rest of, most likely, the game. Face-off won by Stanley Lake. They clear the zone. Carter passes it up to Colin. Marco and Colin working together. Marco tries to center that to Luke. Carter with a chance here. Makes a good pass across the ice to Tata. Tata with a shot that doesn't get through. And Tata makes the stop and keeps that in the zone. Oh, but slips. And that's going to get cleared all the way back. Stanley Lake changes up their line. Shorty flying up the ice, loses the puck. Carter there to help him out and regain control. Oh, we got to be careful with those passes, boys. Oh, and that was a dangerous shorthanded attack. Oof. Colin tries to dump that in, but gets blocked by a stick. Jack passes back to Carter. Carter up to Marco. Marco to Luke. Luke skates past. Oh! Nice move by Luke skating past the defender, but the goalie covered it before Luke could get his stick back on it. Oh, and Peter can't keep that one in. Uh-oh, here comes Stanley Lake. Gus on him. And another shorthanded goal. Fortunately, we've just given up a few of those this season. Carter in control of the puck, passes it over to Gus. Gus gets it to Dobby. Dobby skates it into the zone. Shot goes wide. Good check there by Dobby. Another breakaway. And that hits the post. That hit the post. Penalty is over. Oh, really? I thought the way it bounced out, it hit the side, the elbow. Shot in, saved by Stone. Elliott scoops the puck up, knocks it along the boards. And unfortunately can't get that out. Alex tried. Back to Elliott, who sends it over to Carter. Carter loses the puck. Oh, Shorty tries to connect with Luke, and it gets intercepted. But Elliott's on it. trouble getting the puck out of the zone, but good play by Elliott to knock that one away. Steer it back to the boards. Just under 4 minutes to go in the game. And that's going to come out and trickle back. Stanley Lake is buzzing though. And that's going to go in off the tip. Oh no! I thought that went in. I thought that was in. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Close one there. Faced off in the zone. Stanley Lake has been really close to adding here, but we're keeping it a 3-1 game. Just need to get possession of the puck. Good check there by Tada. Although he passes the puck backwards. Peter loses his stick, gets it back. Pass forward, Gus intercepts that. And here comes Jack. Jack takes it all the way into the zone looking for some help. Player falls again. Oh, and Tada can't keep control of that. Referee blocks that one. Pass to no one, but so Jack picks it up, sends it around the boards. Stanley Lake in control. A couple near steals here, and that's going to be an icing with 2.5 minutes. I think Stone's a little tired. Normally he sends that the whole way to the ice. Yeah. Stanley Lake wins the faceoff, and they've got an odd man rush. Stone makes a save on that, and it goes around the boards and out of the zone. Dobby's got control, skates it into the zone, tries to get it to the corner. Can't do it. Colin now on the puck. Stanley Lake comes away with it. Defense gets back and knocks away that pass. Good block there by Carter. And that puck's going to trickle out. Stanley Lake goalie plays it all the way up to the blue line. Player steps around Elliott. Oh, that shot gets intercepted by the defense. Carter couldn't get it out. Stanley Lake still on it. 1.5 minutes to go. Pass comes. Got some tired legs out there. Stanley Lake's still going after it. Carter gets it out. Alex comes on the ice. Give a fresh body. Mullen's going to need a line change soon. They've been out there for a long time. Elliott gets it forward. Colin drives the puck up, and Colin will come off for a line change. Get some fresh legs on the ice for the last minute. Argo tips that puck away. Luke with the pass. And Shorty knocks that ahead, and he's going to chase after it. Come on, Shorty. Oh, he gets it to Alex right in front of the goal. He can't get a shot off. Here comes Tada. 30 seconds left. Come on, Tada. Oh. And that puck is just trickling. Someone get on it. Oh. And the empty netter. That'll do it, folks. 17 seconds and the empty net goal. Mullen played their rears off, though. Best game of the Chassa season so far. They were right in this thing till the end. Boys should be proud of themselves. and continue to build off this. The effort's there. Keep working. Stanley Lake takes the puck. Stone with another save. And less than 10 seconds. Stanley Lake still shooting. Gus gets dumped. No call. Boy, Gus has had himself quite a game. And that's the final buzzer. Final score 4-1. What an effort by the Mullen Mustangs. They've got to be exhausted there. They really left it on the ice. Thanks again for joining, folks. We'll see you Friday night for our next game. Go Mustangs.